This is Twan, and I know y'all seen this Flying Dutchman Burger flying all over social media, but guess what? I had to add my own twist to it. I made an onion wrap flying shrimp Dutchman Burger. Yes, you heard that right, shrimp. We made a shrimp burger instead of going with beef. This is amazing, and I have a homemade seafood sauce for this, so let's go right into this recipe. Now, all of the ingredients and measurements will be in the description for you to follow. Now, to get started with the shrimp burger, I have some clean and deveined shrimp. The size is between medium and medium large. Now, I'm adding the shrimp to a food processor. I'm going to process the shrimp. I'm going to use the pause function on the blender so that way I can still have some good old chunks of shrimp in my shrimp burger. That's just my preference, and guess what? It's perfectly done. You only need to hit that button a few times if you have the pause function on your blender. Everyone should have that function, and guess what? It should come out just like that. You see, it's not over blended. Do not over blend it, okay? Now I'm transferring that to a bowl to get all of my seasoning mixture inside of that shrimp burger. But before we finish, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more recipes from Eats with Twan. If you're new here, all of the ingredients and measurements in the description. If you're returning, you know the deal. I started off adding some Old Bay season. You can substitute for Cajun season if you don't like Old Bay. I have some roasted garlic mustard. I'm adding some avocado oil. This is going to help create a beautiful shrimp burger. To that, I'm adding that W sauce, Worcestershire, just a tad bit. Then I have not one but 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Okay, you want to add that. A half of a lemon squeeze. I couldn't find my lemon squeezer, so I had to use my hand. Just make sure you don't add no seeds to your shrimp burger. Now, once you make sure you don't have no seeds inside your shrimp burger, go ahead and mix everything together. As you see in this video, I haven't added all my ingredients just yet. I like to just check the consistency midway through, but you can simply add all your ingredients all at once to make it simple. You will need 2 beaten eggs to add to that mixture. If you're using your bare hands, please make sure you wash your hands before you do anything else, so that way you do not cross-contaminate anything in your kitchen, okay? Now, I went ahead and mixed that together, and I added some breadcrumbs that's going to further hold the shrimp burger together along with the egg. And look, let me show you something. Look at the consistency of this mixture. Look at that. That's going to make a perfect shrimp burger. It's not too loose, it's sturdy, it's holding together, and it's seasoned well. Now it's time to take my shrimp mixture and turn those into shrimp burgers or shrimp patties, call it whatever you want. Now I have some parchment patty sheets, or you can simply use parchment paper. It's totally up to you, whatever you have. Now grab you a handful of that mixture. You can make the shrimp burger 6 ounce, 8 ounce, it's totally up to you. I want mine to be around 6 to 8 ounces. I don't want it too large because I want the shrimp burger to fit on the onion. Listen, we can't forget about the onion. Now, you see that mixture is holding together very well. You see, it's not loose. It's the perfect consistency. I told you folks, just follow me. You know I got y'all. Now, I went ahead and made a few more of those patties. And again, 6 to 8 ounces is kind of the sweet spot, but you can adjust to your liking. I recommend putting these in the freezer for at least 30 minutes to 1 hour so they can firm before you cook them, okay? Now, while the shrimp burgers are chilling out in the freezer, it's time to prepare the onions. You will need a large white or yellow onion. You will need to cut from the center. The size needs to be about 4.5 inch thick slices of onion. That's very important, and discard the smaller pieces for another use. As you can see, I have my thick slices from the center, just like that. Now it's time to make the seafood sauce. I didn't forget. Now, I have some roasted garlic mustard, some QP mayonnaise. It's a Japanese mayonnaise and it's amazing. It's really good. Now, I'm adding some ketchup to that mixture. Trust the process. Everything's going to mix together very well. To that, I'm adding some fresh lemon juice. Of course, the seeds fell right out of the lemon. If you have a lemon squeezer, use it. I can't find mine for this video. Now, to that, I'm adding some hot sauce. Add whatever hot sauce you want. Is going to kick it up a notch. Now, to season it, I'm using an Old Bay. If you don't like Old Bay, use Cajun seasoning. I'm adding minced garlic to that. And listen, stir to combine. And there you have it. You have a seafood sauce. Now, I will say this in retrospect. Make the sauce the day before. Put it in the fridge. Let it sit overnight. It will taste so much better if you let it sit overnight. But if you're on a time crunch, 30 minutes covered in the fridge will be perfectly fine. Now, whatever flat top you have, I'm using the Ninja Sizzle Grill and Griddle. I added 2 tablespoons of butter and avocado oil. This way the butter does not burn. I have the heat on medium high heat. I'm adding the raw onions to the flat top just like this. Okay, so add your onions to the flat top. Now if you have a skillet or pan, however you want, but for the flat top, that's what I'm doing. Now, to help caramelize the onions, I need to add salt. But not only salt, I'm going to add some sugar, just a pinch for each and every onion. You have to go through each one, folks. Don't skip out. Each and every onion will need some salt and some sugar, just a pinch, okay? And again, I'll have the ingredients and the measurements in the description. Once you flip the onion over for the first time, you will need to do the same process again. Salt and sugar. That's going to help caramelize the onions and give it an amazing flavor. Do not skip the step, folks. Now, I am a little heavy-handed with the sugar and the salt, but it all worked out because my onion slices were definitely on the thick side. Allow the onions to go 2 minutes on each side undisturbed, and it's going to look amazing. Look at that. Now, if you have a large enough flat top, you can do everything all at once. My flat top is not that large, so I do have to work in batches. Now, same process. Butter, olive oil. No, that wasn't olive oil. That was avocado oil. Avocado oil, folks. Now, I took my shrimp patties out of the freezer. I put that right on the flat top. I'm going to cook these on medium-high heat for 3 to 5 minutes. Times will vary depending on the size of the shrimp burger. Okay, 3 to 5 minutes. Now, add whatever cheese you like. I'm adding provolone cheese to my shrimp burger. And folks, can I tell y'all something? We're pretty much done. So there we have that beautiful caramelized onion. Add the shrimp burger on top with the cheese. Then we cannot forget, we have another onion that we're going to put on top of that shrimp burger and cheese. And there you have it. You have the onion wrapped flying shrimp Dutchman burger. No beef. We did it with shrimp. This turned out amazing. Look at that. Ooh. Cannot forget the seafood sauce. Go ahead and add that seafood sauce to your flying shrimp Dutchman burger. Listen, this is my twist to it and it turned out amazing. Hey folks, now it's time for a taste test. We made a flying shrimp Dutchman burger. Yes, I added an extra patty to that. You see that? We got double patties over here. That caramelized onion, the cheese, the shrimp burger. I'm telling you, It was amazing. Everything married together very well, especially with that seafood sauce. Thanks for watching this video. I'm gonna finish eating this burger. Comment below, give me your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next recipe video.